How do you sum up the day, Nathan?
A tough day for Australia, but the positive thing is that I thought we actually got through the real difficult part of our batting innings with being none for 18 in the first hour, but then to be 1 for 98. I thought the batters, actually Cameron and Davey, did a fantastic job, but the disappointing part is that we spoke about the key moments before the series, and we didn't identify the big key moment with Rabada reversing the ball. When you've got a world-class bowler like Rabada bowling in a spell like that, we've got to be better and we've got to be sharper to identify those big moments and try and shut that down. But that's a game of cricket. Hats off to Rabada. He out-bowled us today.
Nathan, did you need the batting lineup to be a bit tougher than that today, given the conditions are probably going to get easier?
I'm not sure if the conditions are going to get easier. I think it's that type of wicket that for the remainder of the game it's going to be challenging. I feel like it's that type of wicket that you actually probably never feel like you're in. I knew Davey said that when after he got dismissed as well. It's one of those wickets. So that's a positive side. I think we've still got the best bowling attack in the world in the Australian change room, and we're feeling confident enough if we can come out and bowl well in partnerships, bowl well together and challenge in the South Africans' defence, and hopefully we can create 10 chances and take those 10 chances tomorrow.
Yeah, how important was Tim Paine's contribution, Nathan, to sort of take it from a score that could have been below 200 to where it was?
Yeah, I think the way after Tim being brought in at the start of the summer during the Ashes and obviously this series, I think he's provided a lot of calmness around batting with the tail. I know personally I like batting with him. He seems to not make you so nervous, I guess, especially as a bowler who can't hold it. You just got to try and enjoy the challenge of facing the best bowlers in the world, and I certainly was enjoying that out there today. And credit has to go to Tim. He played a massive role in that, and to get the score from 170 to 240. I think it's well below par. I'm not saying that we're even close to it, but it's given us a sniff, and it's given us the opportunity to bowl well and hopefully challenge these guys' defence.
Nathan, just your thoughts on Kagiso Rabada and how he bowled, especially after line shot yesterday, the 5 that he picked up.
As I said, he's a world-class bowler, and he had one of those spells that you can have in cricket. And as I said, we didn't identify that big period in the game. So hats off to him. He's a world-class bowler, and credit goes to him. He's pretty crook. I'm not a doctor or anything like that, so I don't know what's going on, but hopefully he'll get a big rest tonight and come out and have an impact with the ball like he did in the first test, and hopefully have a bigger impact with the bat in the second dig. So he's a class player, and hopefully he'll bounce back and get rehydrated and hopefully get some food in him and have a good night's sleep, hopefully.
Nathan, the spotlight was on the fast bowlers today, but in the couple of overs you bowled, you actually got quite a lot of touches on the pitch. Are you expecting to play a big role tomorrow and the match going forward?
I hope so. You always want to be able to play a big role in any test match you play for your country. So, but as I said, we've got the best bowling attack in the world, and if we can come out and bowl in partnerships, it doesn't matter who takes the wickets in my eyes. If we bowl well together and challenge these guys' defence, and hopefully we can take a few chances tomorrow morning. So I know we'll rest well, and hopefully I'll play my role in that.
Nathan, was there extra determination or anything like that in David Warner's preparation for the game?
No, Davey's world class. We all know that. The way he prepares, especially over the last few years, he's obviously matured a lot. And as a batter, he's a world class batter. He's an X factor. And so there's no different in his preparation. Just seeing there's a little bit of spotlight on him. He was world class. He trained the house down, batting and fielding. He's always trying to get better, and that's one of the best things about Davey. So to have Davey on our side, it's a real plus for us.
And the message came down this morning sort of from on high from the CEO about the Australian team, how it plays and how it looks on the field. How did the team take that or take that message on?
I don't know what you're talking about.
James Sutherland had made a statement this morning about it.
I haven't read it. I don't think anyone's read it, to be honest. I don't know what you're talking about, sorry.
Is there a line now that has been drawn or that has developed that everything is below the belt? Because there's certainly still a lot of chit-chat going on in the field.
You're playing international cricket, you're representing your country, you're representing a lot of people back home. There's a lot of passion that plays, especially when you put that baggy green on it from our side. There's a lot of passion, a lot of pride. So we're not going to take a step backwards. We know what the game is spirit, and we'll always play around with that. Cricket's a wonderful game, and if you can challenge each other and push each other to get better and better each day, and as a team go out to try and win series of cricket for your country, it's pretty exciting. So there's a lot of passion, a lot of pride in that change room, so we're pretty comfortable with where we're standing.
Get your take on Barter's send-off with Steve Smith. Was Steve unhappy, I suppose, particularly with the physical content?
I haven't spoken to Steve, but personally I've got a lot of faith and a lot of respect for the umpires and the match referees. So no doubt they can deal with all that stuff they did last week. So I've got no doubt they'll do that, and I've got no say in that. So I'm not going to comment on that. I've just got full respect for those guys, and no doubt they'll make a decision what they think's worthy.